my fellow book dragons, nerds, and worms. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Nettie, and today we are discussing my 2025 reading goals, life goals. 2024 was not the greatest year for me. I'll say that. I did not have a pretty good year for 2024. It started out pretty great. I knocked out a couple of goals that I have been working really hard for. I got my license, and then I paid off my car, and then I got into a car accident and got really depressed. And yeah, that's pretty much what my 2024 was all about. So now with it being 2025, I want a clean slate. I want to start over. I'm almost done fixing my car back up after the accident. So hopefully I'll get my car back really soon. I will keep you guys updated on that process. But one of my big goals for every year is to read 100 books for my Goodreads challenge. Last year I got to the highest. I think I got up to 60 books. So I was just 40 books off. 40 books off. I'm pretty sure we can close the gap this year. I'm sure of it. I also want to be a lot more consistent with my uploading schedule. Like I said, I was doing pretty okay, and then I got into my car accident and went downhill from there. So I am praying that I can stick with somewhat of a schedule this year. If not, we will be playing with it until we get her done. Okay? We gotta knock it out this year. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. The next item that I really want to dedicate, at least for the YouTubes, is to have a little bit more intentional reading vlogs with certain types of books. So I know one that I'm going to be doing in February is trying out dark romance for the first time, which I am scared. I am so scared because I'm not a romance girly at all. So like we're going to be trying a lot of things this year. So that's another thing that I really want to get done this year. Another thing is I want to be a lot more creative with my videos. I feel like I'm just trying to follow like the normal YouTube, or not the normal YouTube standards, but the normal booktube standards, and I don't work within normal parameters, so I think that's why I was struggling a little bit last year. So I think with this year I'm going to allow myself to be a little bit more free. So hopefully I will have a lot more creative videos, so stay tuned for that. Another thing I really want to do that I didn't do last year was be a lot more active in the bookish community. I started out really well. Gav even actually responded to one of my comments. I know, I was super gooped and gagged when that happened. I was like, But I want to have more moments like that. I want to interact with you guys. That is the whole reason I started this booktube, is so that we could talk. I want to talk to you guys about the books that you're reading. I want to talk about the books that I'm reading. I want to talk about future books. That's what I want to do. So I need to be a little bit more proactive in the community instead of unreactive. So that's another really big goal for me. Another thing that I want to do is to commit to some book clubs. So the two that I'm thinking off at the top of my head is I want to do Lala's group, which is Literally Dead Book Club. I gotta get merch for that. And then I also really want to do Gabby's, which is the book troop. There's a couple other ones that I've seen, but I don't remember their names. I'll have them on screen. But I want to do those ones as well. It kind of touches all areas of books that I want to really commit myself to. The next thing I want to get done this year is my Instagram. Just like I want to be consistent with my uploading schedule and my videos and my content and everything, I need to be a lot more consistent with my Instagram as well. I had a solid game plan last year, and then some asshole decided to hit my car and rip my whole front bumper off. So that just fell through. And that's, what can you do? You know, life throws curveballs, and sometimes you gotta allow yourself to feel the hit and then dust yourself off and get back up again. And that's what I'm trying to do. So figuring out my Instagram is something that I'm going to work really hard towards this year, and hopefully we can see that beautiful process together. The next thing I want to get done for this year is to read more classics. I feel like I can't be a booktuber without at least understanding the classics, and I've never read a classic. That's a lie. I did read a couple classics when I was in high school. I had to read The Great Gatsby, which I loved. The first 50 pages were hell to get through. But after that, the story actually shapes itself, and then the movie was actually a pretty good adaptation of the book. So yeah, I need to read more classics. I have a couple of dedicated videos for that as well, so stay tuned for those. The next thing I really want to tackle this year is my epic reading journey. As you can see, I have Miss Robin Hobbs. Oh, what does she call this series? I don't even know. This series, I don't even know what it is. I can't even tell you, but this series... I either will start Robin Hobbs' epic fantasy journey or Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn series. I'm not sure yet, but I'm willing to commit to that journey, at least for the adult fantasy. And then for the young adult fantasy, epic fantasy stuff, I definitely want to jump into, if I can grab it, Sarah J. Maas's The Throne of Glass series. I heard that this is like a booktube darling in like YA epic fantasy. So I definitely want to pick up this whole series, as well as Cassandra Clare's series as well. The Shadowhunter series. Oh, that's a lot of books. As well as I'm blanking on the name of the series. I can't think of it, but I will put it up on the screen. I want to start that series as well. There's so many epic fantasy series that I want to start and jump into, and I want to read all of them. I want to dive in head first. I want to have a fun time, and we're just gonna do it. Okay, we're just gonna do it, and we're gonna have a fun time. And the last thing, the last thing I want to do in 2025 is make more bookish friends. I really do. I really do. I need people to talk about. I need people to talk about things with. I need people that I can cry with when one of my favorite characters dies. I need people that I can scream and yell at a book with because the author is being horrible and is killing or torturing my favorite characters. I just need y'all support, and I want to support y'all during your reading journeys with everything that's going on. We need more friends that love the things that we love. But with all of that, guys, those are all the things that I want to accomplish for my booktube goals. Now on to life goals. Whew. Okay, this one, I don't have a really big list for this one, but I do have some things that I want to do. Like I said, last year I accomplished two of my biggest goals that I have for last year, which was get my license and pay off my car, which I did. So now for 2025, I want to finish fixing my car, which I'm almost done with. I'm almost done. I have to get a couple more pieces, and then it'll be street legal to drive, and we'll be back in business. After I do that, I actually want to enroll in certain classes. I want to maybe do a burlesque class. Like, why not? I want to do an improv class. I want to do like kickboxing or Muay Thai or Jiu-Jitsu, something like that. I want to do one of those classes. I also want to do a fitness class, like CrossFit. I want to do something like that as well. I want to immerse myself more in the performing arts. So I want to do more more plays. At the end of 2024, I got to go see The Nutcracker, and that was just a beautiful experience. I wanted to cry. I had a lot of fun. Thank you, Frit, for going along with me. I appreciate that. I also want to do a lot more traveling, but I need my car for that. So I want to do a lot more traveling. I want to try a lot. I want to try a lot more new food places that are opening up around me. I want to go to Modesto because they opened up a bookshop that has a bunch of fun bookish events that I want to go to for that. Oh, another thing that I totally forgot for the bookish goals is that I actually want to meet some authors. I want to get some of my books like personally signed and everything. As far as making bookish friends, I want to make some friends with some authors because I think some of them are just beautiful, gorgeous people, and I would love to be their friends. Not for like any crazy reason. I just want to be their friends. That's all. But those are all the goals. I'm pretty sure that there'll be more that I can think of, but those are the ones that I have written down for now. Let me know in the comments below what you guys have planned, what you guys have goals for 2025. I want to know. I want to hear it. Let me know. Let us be support systems to ourselves. Let's keep ourselves accountable. With that, there's an adventure waiting. Until next time. Bye.